What's good, YouTube? I'm gonna be doing a video on Transam, the hiring process, the orientation, up until you get your own truck, what it's like, what to expect. Yeah, the first week of orientation. So orientation is usually on a Monday for drivers with no experience, and you go from there for like 3 days doing paperwork, drug tests, and doing it. They're gonna run your background check and all that. After the 3 days, you're gonna go over to a different section where they're gonna take you out on the yard, where you're gonna do some maneuvers and do your road tests. That process is gonna go until like Friday. By the Friday of the first week that you're there, they're gonna send you out, pair you up with your mentors. They're gonna send you out on the road with your mentor for a week to go do some driving, and then after you get back, after the week of driving with your mentor, you're gonna either be assigned your truck, or in some instances they send you to go recover a truck. For me, when I did my first week, some students left from the Friday and left and went out with their mentor. I never got a chance to go out until the Tuesday of the other week, so it was a lot of going back and forth. We stayed at the Best Western in Rockwall, Texas, and then they transferred me to a different hotel after like the Sunday. So it was a lot of back and forth, because at one point they assigned me a mentor, and when I called him, he thought I was in Kansas, so they had to find me a new mentor. So I had to wait until Tuesday night. I went out with my mentor, started driving Wednesday morning. I drove for a week and returned the next Tuesday. Been to a couple of states. It was good overall. It was a cool dude. I drove a lot. I think I drove was 2,800 miles for 7 days, pretty much. That's a rough calculation, but nothing more than 2,800, 2,700 thereabout for 7 days. After that, I got back when I got back from off the road with my mentor, I came back the Tuesday afternoon, and the Wednesday morning when I came back to Kansas also. It all depends on where they wrote your mentor when you're getting back on your last day, where you end up, if it's in Kansas or it's in Texas. Yeah, I came back to Kansas. Then Wednesday morning, I went on the yard to do the same maneuvers they let you do before you go out with your mentor. It's a lot different in Kansas. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's nothing that you can't pass. It's just backing maneuvers and parking between two trailers. That's pretty much it. You got to do both sections twice, and you get them right without hitting a cone or anything like that. After I did that and I passed, they gave me what they call a goodie bag, which it has your stamps, your EFS checks, what else? Your trip sheets, your alloy lock for your trailer, all that little stuff. Yeah, then they said my truck wasn't ready, so I signed on as a company driver. So they said my truck wasn't ready, so they sent me out to New York to recover a truck. They got me a hotel closer to the airport. Then they flew me out the next morning to go to New York. It was in Albany, New York that I flew to, and then I went up to Amsterdam, which was like an hour drive from there. They got me an Uber, went and recovered the truck, and then they gave me a load from New York to Kansas. So I drove, I think it was from a Saturday morning to Monday. I got back in Kansas Monday. It was 1,332 miles, I believe, I ran for back to Kansas. Then I took the truck back to the old late yard. Then they assigned me my own truck. That Monday when I got back here, they gave me my own truck, and then Tuesday I came out on the road on my own, got my first load. I'm doing this video on Thursday, so from officially Tuesday I started. Been a little technical, but I'm being patient and I'm learning. It's a lot to learn with the Garmin. You gotta, in case you don't know what the Garmin is, this thing right here. Yeah, it's a lot of different forms that you gotta send, all that stuff. What to be on duty for, what not to be on duty for, your drive time, just pretty much managing your time. They say that's your money pretty much. The truck I got for a company driver is a 2007 T680 Kenworth truck. Has dual sleeper bunk in the back, comes standard with refrigerator, has the mount for the TV, section for a microwave. What else? As far as the drug tests go, they do a piss test, they don't do a ear follicle test. And if you have felonies or tickets, they'll still give you a chance. I know people there with like 3 different felonies within like the past 4 years, and they still got hired on. So Transam, in my opinion, is like a second chance company. Everybody make mistakes back in their past, and everybody's just trying to make the right decisions now and move forward. So I give them credit for that. Not a lot of companies hire felons or people with speeding tickets, or the pay isn't all that compared to what other companies pay, but they have miles. You will get miles pretty much, and with their sign-on bonus and all that stuff, a little bit of bonus there, you can make a little change. You know what I mean? So if you have any questions or any concerns, you can send me in the inbox or drop them down below in the comment section. You can go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be making future videos about my experience here at Transam.